My journey began in a small town in Jalisco, Mexico, called Mascota. Life there was very simple. There was horses and cows and more horses. I didn't worry about the world around me. All I cared about was attending my animals and playing in the dirt. I lived a very happy life up to the time where we had to migrate to another country. My father decided, after being away for a few years in the United States, that we should all travel as a family and start a new life. My new journey began in the city of Southgate. It was a time filled with hardship, confusion, and anger. I did not understand why I had to start a new life in a place that I didn't like. This city was full of streets, full of cars, big buildings. It felt like a prison. For many years, I hoped that it was all a nightmare and a dream, and I always wanted to go back to Mexico. However, I had to adapt and move forward, and eventually accept that I was in a new country. My first educational stop was Liberty Boulevard Elementary School. Here I faced many social problems, including bullying and not being accepted because I didn't speak the language. But eventually, after a couple years, I managed to learn English, to learn to read and write, and be able to defend myself. By the beginning of 5th grade, I was moved into an all-English class, which made me feel very proud. My next educational stop was Southgate Middle School. Here, since I didn't know many of my peers, I felt like I could start over. I felt that nobody knew me and nobody would make fun of me. It was here where I felt I grew more into who I was and started getting a sense of belonging. From there, I continued on to Southgate High School. Southgate High School was one of the best experiences in my life. I met long life friends, and I also developed into a very successful student. I had many great teachers who helped me along the way to become the student that I am today. I didn't understand how much it affected me to be an undocumented student until I had to apply for college. It was very difficult to find any scholarships for myself and very difficult to pay for school financially. I ended up getting a sports scholarship which helped me get through my ELAC education. Here at ELAC, I developed a love for education, and I felt that I wanted to be a teacher. After a few years there, and being very successful, I decided to transfer to Cal State LA. I applied to the Urban Learning Program to try to obtain a bachelor's and teaching credential in special education. Cal State LA has broadened my view of the world and opened many doors. I can now say I'm in the right path, heading into the career that I love. My journey through life has taught me many great things, which I plan to pass on to now my kids. I hope that they value life, they value everything they have as much as I did as a kid, and grow up to have successful lives themselves.